Alright, so this one is for my Sagittarius. This is the reading for all Sagittarius, all placements, Venus, Moon, Sun, and Rising. If this resonates with you, let me know. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Welcome back to Universe Magic by Kedra Sade. And I am the Magical Empress today, delivering your message from Spirit. We're starting off with an opening message from Spirit with the Starseed card of Who Are You and whatever message that Spirit has for Sagittarius. Alright, so we have the Void, Sagittarius. The Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Womb. Okay. The Void. Before I start this though, the Void, I just feel like you may feel stagnant, or you may be trying to manifest a lot of things and it's just not happening for you. But I believe that this has something to do with divine timing, and that there is a void, meaning like whatever you're doing right now, your main focus needs to be on resting, meditating, becoming one with self, because in order for you to do that right now, nothing's going to happen until you start doing inner work, shadow work, maybe inner work, something like that, okay? So it says the Void. So let's see what the Void says. So it says, everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb. The fertile darkness where all things originates and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting, it can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weaving happens when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now's the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary, as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. So this is a meditation question for you. How are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? Okay. So I feel like that, like I said, that stagnant place, like you're waiting for something to happen and it's not, is because things are working in the background, and all we have to do is focus on ourselves, our self-healing, getting ourselves together, so that when we do receive the things that we want out of life, when we see those manifestations, there has to be room in our life for us to be able to receive that. So during that void, during that time where you feel like you should be doing something, is really resting and actually being aware of yourself, the way you feel, the things that you eat, healing from things that have traumatized you, past life, not past life really, but childhood traumas, life traumas, 20s traumas that happened to you in your 20s. All things like that is when we need to focus on and not worry about the material stuff that we're trying to manifest, because if we don't fix us, then we can't really enjoy the new things that we get because we'll be too focused on what we lost in the past or what didn't work right in the past. All right. So let's move on. What is in store for Sagittarius? What is in store for Sagittarius for the month of March? What is in store for Sagittarius? Okay. For the month of March, I do see that there could be some delays, or you feeling stuck and constricted, which goes back to the void, because I have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is reversed. This way, that means there's some type of events coming up, or some type of special occasion, or some type of gathering come together for, let's say, a wedding. But this is reversed, so I feel like whatever that is, it has been delayed. But please remember that delay does not mean denied. It means that Spirit is working in the background and you just have to wait a little longer, okay? And then we have the Eight of Swords. So this way, when it's this way, it means that you feel tied down, or you feel like constrained, like you can't really say anything. You have to walk on eggshells, maybe. You can't really see things for what they really are. You're just like, just there, just tied up, and you feel stuck. This is maybe what you used to feel, because this reverse is telling me that you're actually no longer allowing yourself to be blinded or tied up. So things are starting to unravel, and you're starting to see things for what they are. But I do see that you're also lacking faith in what's going on. I feel like because you can't see what's going on, or because you're doing this stagnant period in your life, you feel like things are getting worse, when actually it's not. Trust the process. Trust everything that's happening, and keep believing in yourself, but also start working on yourself. Like, how can I become a better person while this is work going on in the background, and I have no control over that, really? So I really just need to let that go and let God. But what is it that I do have control over that I can fix? And then go from there. You will see things start getting better and better. Okay, and it says, what is the biggest obstacle? I feel like the biggest obstacle was, I don't have to pull cards for that, but let's see. What is the biggest obstacle? We have the Devil in reverse. So I feel like with that, this way the devil is a trickster, okay? So he comes in to confuse you. Sometimes he'll, make you feel like you're not worthy of something the whole time you are. But it's like that self-doubt, that manipulations of other people. I feel like this is reversed. So I feel like your obstacle is figuring out what negatives or negative things or negative people that's in your life, learning that, being woke to that, and being able to remove yourself from that. When it's this way, that means like you're gonna be tricked, but it's this way, so it's like, oh, I've became aware of where I need to draw the line on things. And I feel like it's people or a person, because we have the Two of Cups. When it's this way, this means like good old fun. You found your person, nothing but laughs, girl talk, boy talk, people talk, all that stuff. But it's reversed. I feel like there's some type of situation going on that needs to be healed, and it needs to have like honest communication. For example, if it is a wedding, the wedding may be delayed because there's things that need to be worked out on your end, and then your other person end, or a friendship that needs to be worked out, but the devil or that negative energy is clouding the judgments of both parties. Okay, so that's the biggest obstacle. And then what is the outcome for March? What is the outcome for March? What is the outcome for March? For March is We have the hang one. So that's stillness, that's meditation, becoming one with the source, with your higher self, with the ancestors, meditating when things get hard, meditating on what you need to do to heal yourself from past trauma. And I guess that's the end of the message because both sides are blocked. So there you go. Stillness, becoming one with yourself, one with your higher self, one with the source, one with the universe, whichever one you like to call. With becoming one with God, with Jesus, whoever you believe in that helps you through your struggles. That's that's what you need to do, is just hang in there and let the void do its thing, because it's working, and all you can do is work on yourself. Okay. All right. Bye.